It's a kind of allegory of what happened in Poland after '89. It's a kind of desire which we still have to get the material things, you know, like it's a hunger for having still for having a material thing, for having money. Maybe it will change with the next generation, but still something like this exists in Poland because we have only 25 years of I would say capitalism and democracy, right?
The topic is somehow, let's say, that's how we see things and how we are seen. So that led us to choosing kind of the very specific and subjective perception, you know, that which is somehow tells, maybe connects you better with the main character. We met with the man, the Polish guy, the real guy who had this kind of accident and transplantation, and of course was very tempting to follow, let's say, realistically his story, because it's like a thriller. But we were just like you said, that's why we found the concept of let's say myth or fairy tale style storytelling, because we didn't want to make a medical drama.
I was hide, and I can express myself in which extreme emotion. Nobody can see this, and I don't need to be, you know, I don't need to be shy of what I'm doing.
No, you can hide. He can hide emotional behind the mask.
Behind the mask,
it's
of course,
yes.
It's
kind of interesting because behind the mask he was crying, he was overacting, something which I somehow hate as a director. And then the mask is stopping this. Then everything concentrate only in eye. And I think this is interesting. But they spend like 4 hours each day to do the makeup. Maybe Waldemar can explain a little bit more. Then it was extremely tiring. But this was also a funny story connected with this, because the guy who prepared the mask in London, they say that the longest period actor can stay in the mask is 7 hours. And of course in Poland we are shooting like 15 hours, for example, a day. And then he spent like 15 hours each day in the mask. And they couldn't believe only Polish guy who can manage, you know. I like my characters. It's not that I'm judging them or I'm laughing on them. But what I'm doing, I'm showing how it is. Somehow I'm showing how it is, and in Poland, especially in province, the people are living that way. But paradoxically, they are happy that they are living that way, and they are proud that they're living that way. And Catholic Church still has a very, very big power. And from one year to another year, there is more and more priest exorcists. Some people are not very educated, I would say. They really believe on that kind of strange combination.
Whatever goes wrong, that the people are very obey and they put their trust into religion in a very simple way.
Yes.
So I mean, but it also can be even like material needs. So whatever there's any other chance for better living and understanding of also not only like mental or material, that they put the trust into religion, you know. God will solve it or punish you or whatever. So
societies, sometimes they are afraid of the others, and that's the metaphor I wanted to say somehow.
It's about perception, and we were just looking for how to show this kind of dysfunction, distortion in general, not only visually, like the physical illness which happens after transplant for the main character, but also of kind of the dysfunction of society and everything.
This film might create a kind of tension in Poland, I'm sure, and I'm also I'm sure that probably the conservative wing won't be very happy with the movie, but yeah, I'm still counting actually that maybe it's gonna be still space to make frank, free cinematography. I would say, it's my kind of duty to describe Poland nowadays with all problems we have. I don't want to hide anything. But I don't think I'm blaming Polish people that they are making such jokes. It's so many people making such jokes. They are not good, of course. But what I can tell you, Polish society, yes, it is a strong. We have strong problems.